The Justice Department just fired 8 senior FBI officials, and the political fallout is massive. Some say it's a political purge, comparing it to Nixon's Saturday Night Massacre. Others argue these officials abused their power, retaliating against whistleblowers, suspending security clearances for political reasons, and using federal investigations to target ideological opponents. So what's really happening? Let's break it down. These weren't low-level agents. They were top officials overseeing counterterrorism, criminal investigations, and major field offices. Jeffrey Veltri and Dina Perkins used security clearance suspensions to punish conservative agents and COVID-19 policy critics. Timothy Dunham suspended clearances without justification, forcing agents into unpaid leave for months or years. Others allegedly retaliated against whistleblowers who raised concerns about FBI misconduct in handling January 6 cases. This was not just an internal dispute. Whistleblowers claim these officials actively worked to silence agents, remove them from the Bureau, and manipulate investigations. Marcus Allen, an award-winning FBI staff specialist, had his clearance revoked after questioning whether FBI Director Christopher Wray was honest about the agency's role on January 6th. Other agents reported being investigated simply for not complying with vaccine mandates, even after those mandates were dropped. Documents leaked to Congress show FBI leadership was flagging agents based on their views on COVID mandates, political affiliations, and even their faith. These weren't investigations based on wrongdoing, they were ideological loyalty tests. The firings have divided Washington. Democrats say this is a political purge designed to intimidate law enforcement and stop FBI investigations into Trump and his allies. Republicans say this is long overdue accountability for an FBI that has been politicized for years. Democrat Senator Mark Warner, vice chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, said, "These are career officials who have protected Americans and put criminals behind bars. Now they're being pushed out for political reasons." But Republican Senator Chuck Grassley disagreed, saying, "Ensuring that they no longer work at the FBI is not retribution, it's responsible leadership." The debate is now spilling into public protests, with some calling for FBI reform, and others warning that these firings could undermine national security. The story doesn't end with the firings. 3 senior Justice Department officials resigned in protest, including Danielle Sassoon, Kevin Driscoll, and John Keller. They claim the firings were politically motivated and meant to protect Trump from future investigations. Sassoon, who led the Southern District of New York, called the move unprecedented and said it could weaken DOJ independence. Driscoll and Keller resigned after refusing to sign dismissal orders they believed were made for political reasons. While the DOJ says the firings were part of normal leadership changes, critics argue that they were designed to purge officials seen as disloyal. The big question now is, was this a political purge, or is the FBI finally being held accountable for years of misconduct? Like this video, follow our page, and stay tuned as we continue to expose the biggest corruption stories in the U.S.